Assalamu alaikum everyone on my YouTube channel. A warm welcome to everyone. I hope you all must be very fine and having so much of happy times with your family, friends, or your special people. So here we're coming up with a new video, and that is all about the science behind being angry. So what happens when you get angry, and the scenarios, the chemical reaction that took place during when you were angry, when you are having that kind of rage in you, when you are being triggered by people around you, or someone triggered you, or you might be having so much of energy flushing into your body, that neurochemicals that telling you to act upon your angry triggered anger that you have got at that moment. So here we're going to talk about the science behind being angry and the neurotransmitter involved in that. So stay with me to find out the science behind anger. So here we are. So what happens when you get angry? You got that urge to act upon something. Means you got that urge to scold, to throw things all away, and all the blood running to your face and making you as red as like a lobster, just because of the norepinephrine, epinephrine. These all are responsible for making or giving you that urge to act upon your angry, act upon on when you get angry, or act upon your rage. So these things, these neurotransmitters are actually responsible for elevating your blood pressure. What happens when you get angry? You got that kind of race of your heart pumps so high, and you that kind of having a high blood pressure at that time, and you just wanted to make some steps. And there are dopamine is also responsible, because when you give your rage a name, means when you act upon your wrath, or when you act upon on being angry, what happens is that your reward system gets activated. The more you get that angriness to act upon that, you get more high or dopamine rush towards you, and making your brain having the kind of reward system is being on, and you feel like that I need to do more call, I need to do or throw things more and more. And this is why what happens when you get too much of anger issue, it happens just because of one thing. Have you ever heard of the prefrontal cortex? The front area of your brain is actually known as prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for empathy, judgment, decision making, maturity. Mature peoples, what are mature people supposed to do? They're supposed to act upon uncertain, they're supposed to act upon something, they're supposed to act on certain ways, talk in certain ways, behave in certain ways. So mature peoples, they have this kind of attitudes that they are having something that we can say that they are tamed, they are civilized. They think from their frontal cortex, prefrontal cortex, the frontal area. So what happens with the teenager, that their prefrontal doesn't got matured until they turn 25. So when you turn 25, you're more likely to have that kind of good decisions in your life. So that's why before 25 you need to be very careful before taking any decision, because you're not mature enough to make any decision at that moment of time, at that age. So prefrontal cortex is very important. And in many adults, what happens is that in many adults, prefrontal is being damaged or not so mature, it's not so developed, and just because of that they behave in certain way, they behave in immature way. They show less empathy, they show less supportive behavior, they more likely to make you feel bad. Because so this is the reason why some adults show less empathy towards you. So how can you develop that? by making you feel aware. So whenever you get triggered, you can ask questions like that: why I'm getting this emotion, why I'm behaving in a certain way. And when you are being active, you exercise regularly, when you journal, when you know that what this is something that made you feel triggered, or this is something that isn't good in you, you're more likely to focus on things, and more mature behavior might be held in you. There are so many things that you can do to mature prefrontal cortex. If you are adult and having anger issue, you need to trigger you need to target that area and to make yourself warm and happy and loving. Even though you get a lot of anger issue, you can fix it. It is something that you can really actually fix by neuroplasticity, by making you feel yourself being active, making yourself being logical, making yourself assuming or thinking about what will going to happen if you do this thing in you. When you are being angry, means when you know the consequences of things, you're more likely to behave in a certain way. Because when we say something when we are being angry, the words cannot be mended. So be careful and be empathetical towards other human creature also. And all the living being deserve love, empathy, and deserve to be treated in a good manner. So don't behave in such a way that makes the other person question their own reality. So I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please do subscribe it, and do suggest me what the kind of the video that you really want to see. And please, for the teenager, always remember that your worth is not being analyzed by another person. If someone analyzes you, that doesn't mean that your value get less or anything like that. You need to mature yourself until you get 25, and when you get 25, try to always analyze yourself that I am mature enough, I am empathetical towards people or not, is I'm having anger issue. If it is, then work on yourself and make your brain healthy, be mentally healthy, physically healthy, and try to be very active spiritually as well. So take care of yourself. Till then, we're going to make another topic of neuroscience, and till then, take care of yourself and